Have you ever watched a video that looked like this with a bunch of jump cuts? Hi, I'm Ken with LearningZen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to take care of all of these jump cuts in Camtasia 2022. Hi, thanks for watching. If you like this video, or any of the videos on our channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash it if you must. We'll be coming out with new videos every week. In this video, we're going to be addressing jump cuts. And if you do any type of video editing, you're going to have to deal with jump cuts. Unless you're Alexander Sokurov, who shot this movie in one take, 96 minutes, one take. Well, since I'm not Alexander Sokurov, and since you're watching this video, I'm going to guess you're not either. We're going to go over 3 techniques, very simple, very basic, on how to hide or smooth out your jump cuts. So let's jump into it. Sorry, obligatory dad joke. All right, so here we are inside Camtasia 2022. I'm going to need to put my headphones on for this. And this first technique is called a cut in or a cut out. And I have this piece of video down here on my timeline, and I kind of get lost in what I'm saying. So let me just play this for you real quick. Next thing that you will do is, again, from the next. So let's zoom in here a little bit. And so I know it's right here, I believe, the next thing. Yep. So I'm going to make a cut here. And then I can make another cut just before I want to bring it in. Or I can take my second clip now and just shorten it to this point. And then I can drag them across and connect them up. So let's try this now. To where you want it, the next thing that you'll do, little bit of a jump cut, little jump. And what a jump cut is you're making a cut in a video and then you're jumping to another point in time. And that point in time could be a frame. It could be 10 minutes. But you're jumping from one point in time to another. And so this isn't a horrible jump cut. The next thing, but if you wanted to, you could try and smooth this out by doing a cut in. So on my second piece of video here, the one that I cut, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust the scale, and we'll do it subtle. We'll just do 110%. And now if we look at this cut, where you want it, the next thing that you'll do just pops you in, it catches people's attention, and it takes a little bit of that jar out of it. And it works really, really well, especially if in one scene the person is here, and then in the next scene their maybe head is over here a little bit. That jump cut can kind of smooth out that orientation that can really throw people's eyes off. So that's the cut in. And the cut out would just be the opposite. So I would make a cut here. Then on this piece, I'm going to take it back down to 100. And so cut out. So when you think of cut in, cut out, you can think of it as zoom in, zoom out. So now, and then we're going to cut out. And here you can, and right back to that 100%. So that's the first technique, the cut in and the cut out. The second technique we're going to talk about is called BRoll. And what BRoll simply is it's video or an image of something that relates to the topic being spoken about. You'll see this a lot in documentaries where they may be interviewing the subject, but what you're seeing while the interview is going on is that subject involved in some type of activity or doing something that relates to what they're talking about. That is B-roll. So here we have a video of how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. All right. And this gets interesting. So let's just take a look real quick.
What we're going to do is we're going to take our knife. When you get started in the peanut gallery, you're going to be measuring all of these things out. But when you finish your onboarding, you're going to be able to freeform it like I'm teaching you now, because you'll know exactly what a tablespoon and a half looks like.
So here I think he's going to put the knife into the peanut butter, and then all of a sudden he kind of improvs and starts giving instruction and waving the knife at you as he's speaking. So I don't know about you. I don't know many people that like having a knife pointed at them, even if it is just a butter knife. So let's take care of this. Now, here's the challenge. If I cut this, I still want the audio. I just don't want a knife jabbing at me. So I'm going to separate the audio and video. And I'm going to cut using my audio. So I know that it's right here.
We're going to take our knife.
Yep. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some B-roll. So I can clip this and take it to, I believe it's right here.
But here we go.
Yep. So here we go. I'm going to clip this out. And when you're doing this, this is your choice, your preference. You can delete that little clip, that piece of video, and bring your B-roll in, or you can just leave it in there. Now, if you leave it in there, it will increase the size of your file. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we're just going to delete this out. I'm going to bring that B-roll in, and the B-roll goes on top of my video. And then you make your little adjustments. So I'm going to make this a little bit larger, cover the whole screen. There we go. The whole canvas is covered now. So now what we'll do is...
we're going to take our knife. When you get...
So maybe I wanted to start here.
When you get...
Yeah. So I'm going to shorten this down. I'm going to move this over, start there, shorten it here, and extend this piece of the video. And here we go.
Our knife. When you get started in the peanut gallery, you're going to be measuring all of these things out. But when you finish your onboarding, you're going to be able to freeform it like I'm teaching you now, because you'll know exactly what a tablespoon and a half looks like. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead.
And then we're right back to our instructional video. So that is your B-roll. Okay, and the last technique that we will show involves, it's really more of a recording technique than it is an editing technique. And this is using two cameras to shoot. So when you do your shoot, you can use two cameras. So let's take a look. We have one.
Hey everybody, I'm Doug from the Peanut Gallery. And today we're going to teach you how to make the world famous peanut butter and jelly sandwich from the Peanut Gallery. Come on, let's go. When we're making a sandwich, anytime we're...
So there you go. We have one where he's addressing the audience and facing the camera off to his side. And then once the tutorial starts and the how-tos, then we're going to switch to a straight-on shot that is going to show the ingredients and how to make the peanut butter and jelly. And then we can always, so he gives the instructions or gives the ingredients, we show the ingredients, and then he's going to address the viewer again.
I'm going to clear off my workspace here a little bit. When it comes to the equipment, not a lot is needed for this. We've got a clean work.
So this two camera technique works really well when you're doing a video like this, where it's an instructional video where you're showing someone how to do something. You can have one camera that is on the speaker's upper torso or face, and then another camera that's directly on the object or the subject that they're talking about. And then you can just back and forth between them, and it just makes for a more engaging video. So there you have your 3 techniques for how to hide or smooth out jump cuts. You have your cut in, cut out, you have your B-roll, and you have your multi-camera. If you have a technique that you like for hiding jump cuts, why don't you go ahead and share that in the comments? I'd love to see it, and I'm sure the other viewers would love to read that also. Again, if you've enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and the notification bell. We'll be coming out with new videos every week. Until next time, remember to laugh more, learn more. See ya!